And Isabella, it's such a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you so much for having me, Tony.
Yeah, I mean, wow, the biggest franchise probably ever, and you get to play two roles in this.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I mean, being in the first film, I feel like I was so like in awe and in wonder of just being on set every day. But I feel like definitely coming back for the second one has been really beneficial for me because I feel like working with the same cast, but being that little bit older, I feel like I was able to learn a lot more than on the first film.
Is it tough as an actress to play a dual role like that?
Yeah, a little bit, I think. It's a bit of a challenge, but hopefully I pulled it off.
Well, you did, and gracefully as well. And being immersed in this with such a great cast, and kind of a reboot of the old cast as well. Was that just exciting for you?
It was for me. I mean, when I was younger, I was a big dinosaur fan, so being able to like obviously I'd watched Jurassic Park, so being able to work with like the legacy cast was pretty amazing for me. And I feel like I definitely learned a lot from all of the cast, I think, and even from the crew, I guess, because everyone was very, very good at what they did.
As a young actress, are you looking forward to maybe directing at one point? Do you want to hop behind the camera?
Oh, I would love to try everything. I would love to try directing, yeah, and I think that it would be yeah, it would be a great experience to have.
As we close the book on Jurassic World, what's your best memory?
Ooh, that's a good question. I have a lot. I think it would have to be we were filming one scene for right at the end of the film. It's not a spoiler, don't worry. And it was Chris, Bryce, and I, and we had to make these s'mores for like the scene. And as someone who's from the UK, like I don't make a lot of s'mores, so I kind of had to have Chris and Bryce and Colin teach me how to do it. And I was trying so hard to get it right, like I didn't want to get it wrong and kind of mess up the take. So I made this s'more, and we started rolling the camera, and I bit into it, and the whole thing just like blew up in my face, like it just burst everywhere. It went, and because it was marshmallow, like it was so sticky. And so yeah, it was funny for everyone else, not so much for me, but funny to look back on.
I do have to say this, that Bryce Dallas Howard is an American treasure. She is
Mm.
just a wonderfully giving actress and person.
Yeah, 100%. And also, kind of as a director, it's so impressive that she can be kind of so good at both of the things she does because she does them so well.
It runs in her family, I think.
I think so. I think so.
Finally, the last question is, what do you think audiences are going to take away from watching Jurassic World Dominion?
Ooh. Well, I think as a film, there's something in it for everyone. I mean, there's some action, there's some romance, there's some comedy. There are a lot of dinosaurs, a lot of dinosaurs. But I think, I guess, if you're looking for a message in the film, you will find it. I'm sure because there's a lot you could take away.
We'll just make up our own messages and take it away.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time today, and congratulations on a huge, huge blockbuster.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.